What's up, guys? It's BWade. After hours of research, I have finally narrowed it down to my 5 favorite NBA props for Sunday's playoff games. I am excited to walk through these with you guys and show you that research, the analysis, why I decided to put my money on these picks, and ultimately give you guys the information so you can make informed decisions as to whether you want to tail or leave them alone. Looking at today, Friday, we absolutely crushed VIP game picks that I gave out. We started 5-0. We missed our last pick with the Mavericks on the team total. It was we missed it by 3 points or 2 points. Otherwise, swept MLB 4-0, went 1-1 on NBA. We have continued to cash in VIP, guys. We've hit 6 out of the last 9 MLB slips that I've given out in VIP. We're making money. We're on the beginning of a huge run, guys, and if you want to hop in, there's 2 ways for you to join, right? You can use code NBA. You're going to get 80% off. It'll cost you less than $10. You just use the link down below in the description to get to my winnable page, and then in the checkout, you use code NBA. It'll give you 80% off. The other option, sign up with one of these apps that I tell you about in this video. One of the apps that are down below in the description. You use my code, deposit whatever you want, $5, $10, it doesn't matter, and then send a screenshot to me on Instagram. I will hook you up with a free week of VIP, and you can tail all these picks and start making money with us. On top of that, giving away a signed Paolo Banchero jersey this month on the channel. I do a giveaway every single month, so stick around. I'll tell you more about that and how you can be entered, but let's get into these picks. I am excited. So I'm starting out by fading Porzingis' rebound line. It's at 7.5, which in my opinion is just too high. He's only hit this 13 times in the last 30 games. He's missed it the last 4 games heading into the playoffs. You come down here, and the Magic are only letting similar players hit their rebound line in 4 out of the 12 times they've faced him, right? So Cat hit it twice, Miles Turner hit it once, and Naz Reid hit it once. Otherwise, everyone else went under. And when we look at how Porzingis has played against them, he only had 4 rebounds in both games. He's not rebounding well against them. They're a tough team that Porzingis just doesn't have the opportunity to rebound as much because all of these big men are they're playing on the outside as well, right? Porzingis is playing around the perimeter. Orlando's big guys play around the perimeter as well, and so Porzingis just doesn't have the opportunity for the rebounds. He's only had 4 in both games. He needs to get 8. He needs to double that total to hit this line. I don't see it happening. So I am fading that. You can see it's minus 154, so we are giving up a little bit of value on that, but I'm good with it. There is still tons of value in that pick. Next, I'm taking Cole Anthony over 7.5 points. Guys, this is too low. And I get it, it's the playoffs, but he's going to still get plenty of minutes. He's hitting this in 63% of the last 30 games. He's averaging 11.8 a game over these last 30. And the way that he scores most of his points, pick and roll ball handler, they're 25th in the league at defending that. They're in the bottom 20 percentile at defending pick and roll ball handler. And when you look head to head, it shows, right? He's dropped 10, 23, and 18 on them. And, right, the first game, okay, Banchero and Wagner weren't playing. Second game, Wagner wasn't playing, but Banchero was still playing, and he still dropped 23. And then this last game where he dropped 18, everyone was playing. So there's no excuses. He's averaging 17 a game against them. He just needs to hit 8. I love this play. I am taking Cole Anthony over 7.5 points. And then we are wrapping up this first slip with Anthony Black over 2.5 rebounds. And look, this is a 6'7 guard. He has some size. He's a solid rebounder. And you can see here, let's bring it down. In the last 16 games, he's only gone under this 3 times. Right? 3 times. Every other game he's gone over. He's averaging 4 rebounds a game over the last 16 games. We just need to get 3 here. Similar players are hitting their rebound number 67% of the time. Not similar players, guards, right? So guards are rebounding pretty well against Boston. And when we look head to head, he's gone for 4, 6, and 5 against them. So he's averaging 5 rebounds a game against the Celtics. We only need to get 3 here. Again, we are giving up a little value. It's minus 162. I'm fine with that. I am really confident in this, and so I'm good with tacking this on to make it a 3-man. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 4.8x for this on Underdog. Underdog continues to be one of my favorite apps. I use it every day. They get their lines up really early, tons of props to pick from. Some of the best payouts. I know we're only getting 4.8x for this, but you would be getting probably about 4x for this on PrizePicks. Great payouts on this app. And then some of the best promos. Like today they gave us a discount on McKenzie Core strikeouts. They're giving us 50 and 60% profit boost, probably 5 or 6 of them over the last week. Tons of great promos, and then one of the best sign-up bonuses where they will double that first deposit up to $1,000 when you use code BWade. It's free money, guys. Take advantage of it. Sign up, use code BWade, get that first deposit doubled. Even if you just take $100 off a different app and throw it on Underdog, it gets doubled. You take advantage of it. And then take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram. I'll hook you up with that free week of VIP. It's a win-win, guys. As you can see, we already went 5-1 today in VIP. We're going to keep winning. I want to help you guys as well. On top of that, signed Paolo Banchero jersey. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. Do a giveaway at the end of every month. It is just my little way of saying thank you to you guys. I really appreciate you, and I'm excited to give this one out. Banchero is one of my favorite young players, so I was pumped to be able to pick this up, and I'm excited to give it to one of you guys at the end of the month. Let's get into these next 3 picks. I am fading Fred VanVleet's points line. It's at 14.5, and so look, he went out on an injury and came back. He tried to come back March 1st. Didn't go well. So March 12th is when he officially came back. And if we look at how he's played since coming back on March 12th, guys, he's only gone over this in 5 out of 14 games. The majority of those teams were not great defensive teams. The Bulls, the Hawks, and the Nuggets. Now, he did cook against Miami, and he went over against Orlando. But 5 out of 14 games going over. We look... He scores the majority of his points as pick and roll ball handler. That is one of Golden State's strong points of their defense, right? They are ranked 4th in the NBA at defending pick and roll ball handlers. You look at the court, the second best defensive area of the court for them is the above the break 3, and he scores 59% of his points there. Where does he score the second most? 13% in the restricted area. They're number 1 at defending that area of the court. So they are matched up. They're a terrible matchup for him. And you see when you look head to head, in 4 games, he hasn't topped this number. He's averaging 8.8 points a game in those 4 matchups. The last one, which was very recent, like 2 weeks ago, he played 36 minutes, a full allotment of time, and he only put up 3 points. In all 4 of these games, he hasn't shot better than 31%, right? Look at the field goal percentage. 2 for 12, 17%. 5 for 16, 31%. That was his best shooting. 3 for 13, 23%. And then 1 for 8, 13%. They lock him down. And especially with Jimmy on the floor now, none of the data tells me he's going to go over this. I feel confident with that fade. And then, y'all... They keep disrespecting Jimmy with these low lines. They have him at 22.5, guys. I got it at 21.5 on better. Yo, playoff Jimmy is a different breed. I know Houston's defense is locked down. They have a great defense, all that. But you look at how he scores, and honestly, like, his top ways of scoring, they aren't elite at defending. Free throws, they're right in the middle of the pack. Transition, middle of the pack. ISO, they're the 4th worst ISO defense in the NBA. And yeah, right, so you look over here, and a lot of similar players are not hitting their points line against Houston. But this Houston team does not have a whole lot of playoff experience. Jimmy Butler is ton of playoff experience, and you already see what he started doing here at the end of the season now that the pressure's on. He dropped 38 in the play-in game. He dropped 30 against the Clippers in what was pretty much a playoff-type atmosphere game. I see him dropping at least 30 in this matchup, guys. I would honestly think about also taking an elevated line for an increased payout as well. But getting this at 21.5 on better just feels like a really high probability pick. You'll see that slip on the screen here. I put 150 down to win 450, 3x payout on better. And you see that Jimmy Butler pick at 21.5. He's at 22.5 everywhere else. But Better is my favorite app for promos. They have some of the best promos out of any app. They give us 2 to 4 promos every single day, and these are good prop discounts, right? So 4 or 5 point discounts. They've given us 4 free picks over the last few days. They have more free picks and significantly discounted picks that they give out to us than any other app. It's basically Taco Tuesday, like PrizePicks Taco Tuesday, every day on Better. Even if you only use it to take advantage of promos, which is what some people do, and it's a really smart thing, you should have Better in your lineup of apps. They will double that first deposit when you use code BWade, all the way up to $77. So sign up, use code BWade, get that first deposit doubled, get the free pick they're going to give you. They're going to give you Luca for free this weekend. And then also take advantage of the promos they give you every day. It's an easy $30 to $60 that you can make just taking advantage of promos and cashing those. We've cashed a ton of them in VIP already over the last week or so. Yeah, take advantage of it. Then take a screenshot of your sign up, send it to me on Instagram, and I'll hook you up with that free week of VIP, guys, and we can start winning together. But appreciate you guys tuning in, watching this video. I am excited for these playoffs. There are some great matchups. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you can be entered to win that Paolo jersey. Let's get it this weekend, boys.